Hello folks, this is Dave Turley of Top5Programs.com bringing you the 20th of my Leadsleap training videos series. And in today's video, we are going to have a look at how we can tweak our landing pages to control how they look when viewed on a mobile phone. That is because in November of 2022, Kenneth Coe published a blog post all about this topic. Now, the topic is titled How to Make Landing Pages Mobile Responsive, but that is a little bit misleading because when you create a landing page in the Leadsleap landing page creator, it is already and automatically responsive to mobile and tablet devices. So you can make it on your desktop. It will automatically appear just fine on your mobile phone. However, what this blog post is all about is showing you how you can gain further control over the order of how things appear. Particularly, I'm talking about the order of columns when they are collapsed when viewed on a mobile phone. What does all this mean? Well, let's have a look at the blog post and then I will demonstrate on one of my own landing pages. So, Leadsleap, the Leadsleap page builder uses the idea of row and column as the building structure. So your pages are built row by row by row. And each row can be divided into 1, 2, or 3 columns. Now, it's those columns which are collapsed when viewed on a mobile phone, and it is the order in which those columns appear which you can control. So, let's have a look. A page can have just one column, as in this page. Each row has just one column. And so the page looks quite similar on a mobile phone to how it looks when viewed on a desktop. The next example shows a page with one row consisting of 2 columns. So the top row has just one column for the headline. The second row has 2 columns, one for the video and one for the opt-in form. Now, it's when this page appears on a mobile phone that it looks a bit different. The 2 columns have been collapsed so that the video placeholder appears above the opt-in form. Now, that is what you can control. So, you can decide when you create your page whether to have the left column on top, the right column on top, and also the proportions, a little left and a little right. These proportions are for how it would appear on a desktop, and then you can decide whether it's left on top or right on top when it appears collapsed on your mobile phone or anybody's mobile phone. So, how do we control that? The good news is that if you change your mind after you've made the landing page, you won't have to change the whole landing page to rejiggle the order in which collapsed elements will appear on a mobile phone. You can now just go back into your landing page, which is what I will do in a moment, and make that change nice and easily. And this GIF that we are viewing here shows us the process. So we have this left and this right column, and we can toggle this or hover over the little cog, and then we can make the change. And how do we know which column will collapse to the top? Well, there's a little up arrow in the column that collapses to the top. In this example here, it's the left column that will collapse to the top. In this example, it's the right column that will collapse to the top when viewed on a mobile phone. Now, when we have made our changes on the landing page, we can preview inside the editor how the page will appear on a desktop, on a tablet, and on a mobile. So that's the whole process I'm going to show you now by doing it myself on one of my own pages. So here we are in the dashboard. Let's scroll down to Page Manager. And let's find a page that we can work on. So this 14-day list building challenge is the page I want to edit. So here is the page, and the elements that I'm going to edit are these 4th row elements here, which is actually the bullet point list. We can see that on the left side, the first bullet point says how to set up your own email follow-up series. And then the 4th bullet point, the top bullet point in the right-hand column, says get set up with a blog that helps you build your list and get sales. Now, if we preview this page, so we click full preview up here to get a preview of that page. I have not yet made any changes to it. This is how it looks when viewed on a desktop, and we can see the 2 columns side by side. Similarly, on a tablet, just a more condensed version, but all the elements are in the same place, with the 2 columns side by side, the 2 sets of bullet points. Now, if we view them on the mobile, these 2 columns will collapse, and this column, the left-hand column, will be at the top. So how to set up your own email follow-up series will be the first bullet point, and get set up with a blog will be the 4th bullet point. So here we are, the collapsed version, how it appears on the mobile phone. At the top, we have how to set up your own email follow-up series, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get set up with a blog that helps you build your list and get sales is in 4th place. Now, we're going to change that so that get set up with a blog will appear in 1st place. So get set up with the blog, and the 2 bullet points below will be the panel that shows at the top. And we do it like this. We come over here. We've got the left panel with the little up arrow showing that it appears at the top when collapsed. So we're going to change that. We come over, hover over the cog, and it says here that left on is on top and it's 50-50. Well, we'll make it right on top by hitting that. And we see the little up arrow has moved over to the right box. So we will save. And now we will preview the page. So the previous preview shows how to set up your own email follow-up series as the top bullet point because the left-hand column collapses to the top. But now we've made a change. There will, of course, be no visible change, no change at all to the desktop or the tablet version. But when we click to mobile, we will find get set up with a blog will be at the top. All of this right panel will be at the top in the collapsed part of the page. There it is. Get set up with a blog that helps you build your list and get sales is now at the top. The right-hand column is now at the top in the collapsed part of the page when viewed on a mobile phone. And that, my friends, is all there is to it. Nice and easy. You now get that extra bit of control so you can tweak the appearance of the columns when viewed collapsed on a mobile phone. If you liked it, give us a like and subscribe and smash the bell, as I'm always meant to say and always forget to say. And that's it from me. Until the next exciting Leadsleap training video from me, David Hurley of top5programs.com.